Okay, the first thing is like survival. So men are more oriented towards present, how, and also for, how it can benefit them in dating market. For example, when men spend money to show status symbols, it's generally to have like short-term dating advantages. Probably if you're watching this, you probably, when you're on a date with a girl and you probably, if you want to impress her, if she's like, a bit attractive, you probably flex, tipping the waiter some extra, flexing with your card, right? So you're flexing, you buy a new toy, a new car. So men do that. Women invest money to be able to, for example, like why do women show that they are these expensive bags, expensive like luxury vacations, right? It is to show to other women, hey, especially if they are in a relationship, they tell to the other women, hey, my man takes care of me. He's invested in me, so stay away. So it's kind of a signal to other women, hey, don't look at my man.
Yeah.
Don't look at my man. You see the new bag he got me? You see the vacation he got me? So it's kind of a signal to other men, right? When they're in a relationship. Second one, let's say if she's a single, we all see these girls on Instagram. They are flexing on vacation bags when they're single. Maybe they're just accountants, right?
Yeah. Accountants.
They're accountants, aka they have OnlyFans money or some money from sugar daddy, right?
Which, on the other hand, mostly men are generating for them. But
True.
That's a whole different story.
But
too.
to understand then why, because it was very fascinating for me as I was researching for this topic. So they do it to scare men who are in the lowest, in the lower tier. I think I used to think as well when I was a bit broke, student, I'm like, man, she is way too expensive. I could not possibly afford her. She's too high maintenance, right? So women do it intentionally. So it kind of scares off men who are like kind of brokies, who are not affordable. It serves different purposes. It tells, okay, this is my new standard.
Yeah.
And okay, it kind of deters attention from men who are like broke, who cannot afford her. She's the Hermes bag or some Gucci or whatever, right? So they're going to Dubai, whoever sponsored that, but it kind of sets the new benchmark.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we know that it's true. And also they're more oriented towards survival and future oriented. And they make their decision based on emotions, how it makes them feel. So our brains are also built different. So because our brains are built different, so women invest in things based on their feelings. For example, when men shop, we're like, hey man, go in, boom, grab this, grab that, get out.
Yeah.
I don't like to fucking just run around the shopping mall or whatever, right? It hurts me. But if you've probably seen it, if you see a woman ever shopping online, she's just browsing, and then they like to explore around. So women are more exploratory because it's all about the feelings, right? So the crystal ball, it makes them feel a certain way because they feel like women make their also connections based on their social bondings, how they feel. So it's how it makes them feel that they invest in these things.
Because we all know that women are drowning in their own emotions and they react totally different depending on what time of the day it is. And this tool gives them like a reason or excuse and some sort of direction to go into some specific emotions, be it like manifesting or thinking about certain aspects of their life and then getting more clarity. It could be just some very cheap ring that you brought from right across the street and just tell her, hey, this is some magic thing that I got for you from this Women's Day thing here. And she will be as much invested into it, right? Because you just framed that object and it's now for her an excuse to go into some directions in her emotions and get more clarity with that.
So also one other factor that lies in there, right? So women are looking for more safety, certainty. So believing into spirituality, believing into this crystal ball, which is a way to express themselves, right? You see women are more like detail oriented. They take care of colors, their dresses and stuff, right? It gives them certainty. Okay, this crystal ball, it's how it makes me feel. And then, for example, like dating and when things are very chaotic in terms of finances, dating, relationships. So there's a lot of uncertainty there. And women don't like uncertainty.
Yeah.
That's why when they're curious about a man, they try to figure him out. Okay, I want to figure him out so that he's predictable because they like it more, right? So same thing happens with a crystal ball. It gives them a feeling of certainty. So they believe in external things when it comes to chaotic things like dating these days. That is the main reason to give them external way to feel certain.